Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and I just want to have a reminder that we are going to have our book launch party on the 9th of September, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. If you are in the Western countries like South America, North America, and 19 CET if you're in Europe. And hopefully you can calculate your time zone if you're in Australia or Asia. This is going to be a child-friendly stream. I'm going to read my books, the ones that I just published, and that we're going to have some giveaways and prizes and things and stuff. And yeah, I hope you come along. We're not going to play Factorio, but I just want to let you know if you have kids or if you have grandchildren or know people with kids. Yeah, I just want to launch my books in a lovely little party and yeah, and read them and you can see what they're about. So anyway, having said that, let's get back to business. In the last episode, we did a bunch of stuff. We have implemented our logistics chests, which is great. We have not talked about the building train yet. That might come in this episode. But I want to start the uranium processing because I feel like that's pretty important to get started because it's a thing that happens over time. So we have uranium mining, which is important, but I also want to first get the train station organized. So it's an outposts. Okay, this is uranium and fuel. This is the nuclear. This is for the power plant. This is for the uranium mining. Why do I have a second one here? I don't know. I think we just delete this one. I think I had it for the description or something. Sometimes the game does really weird things with the text boxes and stuff. And so it's like, oh my God, what is going on here? So anyway, we can actually just chuck this on the main line. And yeah, I was hoping to like avoid too many power poles. But it doesn't actually matter, does it? We probably should do it like this so that the tanks are close to the mining. I think that would be ideal. Let's do that instead. Let's put it here. So the tanks are closer and we'll just build extra corners here on this thing. Let's do this and then straight away here. Then we're going to need our T-junction, which that power pole is definitely going to be in the way. So let's just remove this and the signals. Take our book back out. There we go. Chuck, chuck, chuck. All right. Very good. And then you go over here. And this can connect here, connect that one, and extra power pole. Let's just go down and around and just make sure we have all the rails in place. Very nice. Everything's connected also with the power. That's pretty important. Though we can kind of cheat and get some from the other side of this mining field if we need to. All right. We also... so uranium is special in that it is not a regular mine. You have to actually give it sulfuric acid to actually mine this stuff. That's why I have a uranium mining blueprint and it has pipes in it. It's very... Oh my God, this is too big. Okay, well... I don't know what to do with this. Let's see. Let's try that again. Let's do raw resources, mining uranium. Yeah, they're both like really big. I think what I'm going to do is just copy it. Create a copy of this, put it here. Let's just edit this one. Can we just edit this and like take off all this stuff? Too much stuff here. I don't actually have to take off the miners because they won't appear unless there's something to mine, but I'm just going to take them off anyway. Take off these, the belts. Belts are nice to take off. There should be like a click and drag tool to like take off bigger chunks of this because it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, let's just take off these. I don't know how many we're going to need, but Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my God, that was so dumb. We need these. We need these. What did I do? Oh no, we don't need these. Of course. The reason we don't need these is, of course, wait, and these aren't even joined here, are they? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we don't need these corners because we decided there's too many of these as it is. Okay, so let's see. Let's save this blueprint and try that. So it's smaller now. Oh God, it's a mess as well. It's a mess. Try that again. All right, this is, at least it's easier to see. That's a thing. Okay. All right, get rid of this, these bits and pieces here. And these things. Yeah, I wish we had like a, you know, like a selection box, click and drag for this. Because this is just a mess and a half. Like you literally have to make sure you get every single tile. I'm going to take off the tank as well. All right, let's see what that looks like. Okay, so this is much better. It's still not great, but I don't know why I don't have connecting things here. That's not great. All right, this will do. This will be fine. Other than the fact that these are too far. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just going to do it like this. And we'll fill in what's needed, okay? That will be better. So here, oh, we do have these. Okay, so that one, obviously there's no mineable stuff there. We got this one, this one. We'll put this one there. Okay, very good, very good. It is a little bit long, but that's okay. We're fine. We are actually fine with this. All right, and this one can go... Actually, we'll leave it here and then just extend that one like that. These can just simply be extended here like this. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, it's not too bad. All right, so let's connect. Need to be like this amount here-ish. And then connect power. And that will connect to here. Okay, all that's working. We need power here. Okay, very good. And we're missing power there. All right, very nice. So we need to get more red belts, clearly. What is this for? We need to get more train stations. I didn't even think about that. But definitely needed. Okay, 10 is enough, I think, at a time. So building train station, we need to get the building train organized. That is important because then we can just take the... Wait, is it already organized? Hold on. If it has stuff on it, do we have belts? We do. We have 13 belts. It's not a lot, but it is something. So building train, I'm going to ask you to come down here. Actually, let me make sure that the station name is correct. Actually, we can't even... no, we can't. It's fine, though. Actually, building train should have train stations. So we're going to put you... come here. And then I need to fix these interchanges because, again, they are for right-hand drive. I wanted to make... You know, I'm kind of like regretting some of the decisions I made, obviously, when I did my blueprint book. I wanted to make it as easy as possible and to show people an example of, hey, this is how you can... actually, I don't think I have signals on here either. How you can add this to a train line, right? And it ended up being like, whoops, this is only for right-hand drive, and this is only for left-hand drive. And it's like, oh, man, it's not what I wanted it to be. So I apologize for that. This needs to be the curve. And in. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. Okay. And then here we'll do the same. So there's kind of like, there's this desire to help people with stuff. But then there's a thing where it's like, oh, that doesn't actually work. Not great. Not great. So I want you to just stop right now. And I want to pick up some signals. Lamps, sure. What else do we need? We need these. We don't have many of those, unfortunately. This one is miners. Do we have enough of those? Yeah, we have plenty of those. And pipes, I think we're doing okay on as well. I think we're actually pretty good on everything. We'll take these centrifuges, though. We definitely need those. So the building train, I'm going to go ahead and assign it to come here to this station. Oh, we don't have train stations. Hold on. Do we have any? Yes. Good. Excellent. All right. Train, you wait there. I'll get your station sorted out for you. It's important. Train stations are very important. We like them. It's great stuff. Okay. This one says uranium. Yep. Building stop uranium fuel and sulfuric acid. So this train stop does need robots to transport some of the stuff in. Why are these out of energy? Oh, I deleted this thing. Ah, yes, of course I did. Okay, so building train. I'm going to set you up to go here. This will be our very first building station. And then we'll just do inactivity. Go. So this is going to automatically happen from now on. It's going to build the stuff that we need it to. It is also going to deliver robots into these roboports. So we'll see that happen, hopefully. Yep, there we go. So we have 44 construction robots and no logistics bots. We probably just don't have enough. Okay, for whatever reason, it's saying no path. Why? Here, there's something going on here. Oh, that's probably a remnant from before. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the building train is actually going to build stuff now. It's going to bring us stuff, and the robots are going to build stuff. Now, we do need to add the processing for this, as well as the sulfuric acid pickup. Now, I don't know if we actually connected that or not. There is a train here. That's this one, I believe. Yeah, sulfuric acid pickup, which needs to pick up acid from our place over here. Actually, what we can do is just grab this. You know what? Let's just make a line here. And then get this to do its thing. Let's make sure we can build this. The bots should be able to build it if it's in range. It looks like it's all in range though, so that seems fine. And this is when we start to really build in goddess mode here. Oh, whoops. Okay. So sulfuric acid is coming out here. All right, and then the train will, once it's full, it'll come out here. So we need to do and 5 seconds of inactivity because we want it to pick up fuel. All right, so here we're going to go to the uranium sulfuric acid drop-off. Now, on the blueprints, I have named the stations so that hopefully they are logical and that you will understand them. So we just want to say empty cargo, or actually just empty cargo. We want it to be empty. So let's see. We need to have some kind of percentage here, I feel. Let's see, add weight condition. We need to do fluid count greater than 1,000, I think. I think they hold 25,000, but we need to say greater than 1,000. I don't want it to move other than that. So let's move this up by here. and we'll say and. So we either have 30 seconds and 1,000 fluid, or we have a full cargo and 5 seconds of inactivity. Okay, so that should work. How are we doing on the pipes? Looks like it's almost ready. How about this corner here? It looks like this is not quite getting there. Do we have pipes? Let's check them all. See? So... no, we don't have any pipes. That's the main problem there. That's inconvenient. Okay, because it's making... oh, it's making pump checks because, of course, we are... yeah, alright. Yeah, because we're loading the train, it's, like, making a lot of stuff. So what we can do with that is actually speed up the belts so that they're faster than the inserters want to grab. Which means that the more will flow to later parts of these the belt lines here. Okay, anyway, we still need to build the processing for the nuclear stuff. Hopefully we'll get some fluid soon. It's going to be a bit annoying for a tiny time, but oh, you know what we could do? I have an idea. We could put some pipes in here in the garbage, and they can be sent to the factory to actually place down. Haha. All right, here we go. So there it's going to go into the garbage section of this train, and we're going to get stuff. Okay, so let me get our nice little thing for this. This has a couple of interesting features to it, I think. Maybe. I don't even know anymore. Let's see. Modules, no, it's not here. Late game, is it? No. It's got to be here somewhere. Maybe it's under power. Could be under power. Ah, nuclear. Yeah, there we go. Okay, ore processing. Yes. So this is an ore processing blueprint that I have. How do we enter stuff here? I think it's here. Ah, yes. So the uranium comes in from the bottom right side there. Probably should put a marker on there because I don't know why there isn't one, but there should be one. This actually has blue belts in it, so we need to convert those down to red for now. Okay, we'll do that. So let's change those. And we don't have enough belts, which is not great. So we have, let's see, we have a few different lines here. We're going to do, we need to balance some of these outer lines because they don't really work very well. Because they're only going to be outputting on one side, so that's not ideal. This one also can be balanced here. So that gives us 1, 2, 3. 3 to 2. We should actually use our balancer book for that. So let's get that out. So balancer's red. 3 to 2. Looks like this. It's kind of complicated, but we can sneak it in here if we move that, I think. Oh, no. Balancer book. Balancers. Red. That pipe is there. We can move the pipe, actually. So that'll be fine if we just do this. It's quicker anyway. It's better design. Okay, and this was a straight thing here. Okay. So that's pretty good. There we go. So now we have this coming out here. This one going there. Oh wait, that's just a rock. We can get rid of that. We can do this over here, this over here. And this will go down this away. Yay. And of course we got to hook up the electricity again. So there we go. So this should actually build itself because the building train is going to deliver the ore, or not the ore, but the belts here. Now we also should see, did we get that sulfuric acid brought down. No, why not? I'm kind of confused about this. I wonder if it put it in the building train, as in like extra pipes in the train itself. I know, probably did. It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll get finished eventually. So anyway, that's set up. I'm just gonna walk back. It's not far. So I do want to talk about the building train. Let's just go ahead and click this and click it to manual. Okay, it stopped. There we go. So I have a separate tutorial on the building train. So I'm not going to talk about the entire complexity of this station because it is complex, right? So what's happening with the building train is that this is the base station. And the base station, basically, it requests items from the requester chests or these provider chests in the factory. Okay, so we're loading the train at this base station. I don't know why there's no locomotives. That's a bit strange. I don't know why. Is that a thing? Why are there no locomotives? Oh, because yes, I forgot to turn this back. Okay, so I replaced that. Good. So now it can get engines. There's no radars as well because there are no iron plates. Wow. Why are there no iron plates? It doesn't look like there's anything on this line that can give it iron plates. Oh, this line should. The line with the gears. But that's not right either. Because the line with the gears has pipes on it. So somehow I have accidentally made this area with no iron plates. That's really odd. Or wait, no, this one should have iron plates. Ah, it does, it should, okay. Right, okay, so this is lacking iron plates because we're missing some belts and we don't have the throughput. Okay, it's fine. They can get iron plates eventually. Anyway, this is loading all of these train cars with different stuff. And for example, like here, you can see, let's see if we have a clearer view. Okay, so if you want to do double the amount of chests on a side, you can do 2 rows of long-handed inserters. This is kind of a nice way to load this if you need very few items. Now, if you're loading belts or railroad tracks, you want to have a stack inserter. But if you're loading like 10 train stations or 10 boxes, you can do it with the double rows of long-handed inserters. Keep in mind that this does take longer to work. These are fast inserters. Red ones are not fast inserters. They're just regular. They're a little bit faster than regular inserters, the yellow ones, but they're slower than blue ones. The green ones are as fast as blue ones, and they can have many items in their hand at once. So they're the best for throughput. So we have this train. Let's go ahead and go to the uranium station, and I want to show you how the unloading works, because the way the building train is meant to operate is that it loads up at the main station, and you have X amount in each car. Each car has a different theme to it. I've tried to make them pretty logical, like all the pipe and oil stuff is in one car. We have boxes and stuff in another car. This car is meant to be like if you need to grab railroad tracks into your inventory so you can build as you travel. That is why that's the first car. So you can just like grab all this stuff without having to get out of the train. You can just put it in your inventory and your robots can deliver stuff, right? So how does this work exactly? I'm going to go ahead and let the train go because it's easier to see without the train being here. Now I have alt mode on. You can turn it off to see what we have here. We've got an arithmetic combinator and we have a constant combinator. And those are attached to these filter inserters, and those are not attached to these boxes. So what's happening here, and I have the entire build on my, I do have a tutorial for this. I'll try to link it if I can remember to do so, but you can search my channel for building train tutorial and you'll find it. So anyway, what we're doing here is we have a constant combinator, and this serves as our order mechanism, as in like we want this amount of these things. Now this first category is just minimal amounts of stuff, except for the iron chest, which has we need lots of iron chests usually for loading stations. This train station doesn't have a lot of that because it's, I don't know why I did that, but it should have less. However, it has more stuff when you look at this one, where we need centrifuges, and well, that's basically it. I don't know why we don't have any pipes in here, but we should order pipes here. So if you want to order some, usually I'll have whatever's in the car, and that way you know which car to order from, because it matters. These can only pull from the car that they serve, right? So anyway, so this constant combinator sends the signal to these inserters. Now, how do we know how much we have? Because eventually we're going to have a bunch of junk in these chests. We're going to have things. We're going to have inserters and stuff. So what's happening with the chests is all of these chests are connected together with a red wire, and it reads the signal and sends it to this arithmetic combinator. So this thing takes the red signal in the back of it, and it processes it, evaluates it, and says, okay, yellow signal is each, which means it adds power poles to power poles, inserters to inserters, but it doesn't count all of them. It's each of them. So each of them times -1, and it outputs, again, each. So that goes to the constant combinator and says, hey, we have 2 signals already. We don't need for these guys to request signals. And in fact, these guys are only requesting solid fuel and radars right now. So basically, we do need to get some solid fuel in here. But the solid fuel, so if you look at the signals and see, anything that is minus, like we have -2 lamps. That means we have 2 more lamps than is requested by these combinators. And that's because of, the inserter capacity bonus. They usually carry more than one in their hand. That's why you get overages like that. But we're still requesting 200 blue belts, 150 solid fuel, 60 robots or Logibots, 30 undergroundies, blue undergroundies, and some of the stuff obviously we're not making yet, but we are requesting the things that are in the positive numbers, okay? The green signal, basically red and green are separate wire signals, okay? And the green signal comes from the combinator because that's where it's adding the red things together, basically the chests times -1 plus the combinator, what we're requesting. And now we're taking that green signal and putting it on the power poles. And that's how you see those sums. And you can see the background is green, right? These should be red, but they're not for whatever reason. Anyway, on the power pole, we see the green signal, and that is sent to the station. Now, the station, if any item is greater than 0, as in like if there's an item that has like 200 blue belts, then the station is open. If there are not, then the station closes. And the reason that's important is because over time, you're going to want your building train to go to as few stations as possible, as in like complete the build. So it's important to close these stations so that they won't be needed and to be, you won't need to service them with the building train in the future. So anyway, we probably need to stop this train. I think one of the problems is, one of the problems is that we are requesting blue belts and we need to request red instead. So let's request like 50 red belts and 10 undergroundies. I don't think we actually need this, but in case we need some. And then 10 splitters. Okay, so now now we can get stuff going. So go back to the base, go back to automatic mode, and then we'll get stuff going. So this is going to build over time. Obviously, we are having a shortage of red belts, but that's going to be sorted. So let's go back to the base right now. And I should have taken the train back to the base, I guess. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. So are we getting sulfuric acid yet? No. Those silly pipes went somewhere, and I don't know where, but let's just place them by hand. Because obviously we are experience a tiny crunch in our factory where it's not responding quite as we want to. We really need the throughput here. So let's see if we can can we do anything about these red things? The red seems to be fine. Why is it slow? I don't really understand that at all. So now I have tons of belts. I wonder if no, the train should be requesting them, you would think. Let's go down to the train and fill that train with the red belts. I'm really surprised that it's not getting them. That's like, what's going on with that? Let's see. Red belts. Where are you? Probably. Oh, wait, what? Why are there no undergroundies? Logistics stores, fish. Oh, we need to request them from buffer chests. That's why. That's why we're not getting any requests from buffer chests. Because remember, we made those buffer chests and I forgot to manage those that way. Yep. There we go. Yep. Request. Okay. Anything else? These are not buffer chests, but we don't have any. Why don't we have any green inserters? This is not a buffer chest. There is one. Okay. Kind of surprised by this. This is not great. Yes, this is not ideal. It is in a proper chest. I don't know. I think it's just short. Maybe it's also delivering to other things that need them. That could be. But it just needs time to spin up, basically. The factory needs time to spin up. So anyway, it'll be fine. It will be fine. Also, a note on these balancers. You can do an 8 to whatever we had, 5, if you want to. However, doing an 8 to 8 and just pulling every other lane is also fine. It's going to be the same result. It's not going to be any more efficient to do it the other way. And it works. So this way, this one also, I probably should have done like middle ones maybe, like these instead. Like that, maybe. So also we're not worried about doing this because we have recycling. Yep, there we go. And those will take it to the recycling right up wherever it is up there. Yep. Okay, very nice. Very, very nice. Alrighty, let's see. So we are getting this. It looks like we have... What we need to do here is we need to upgrade some of these machines. It looks like they are not great. We need to go from level 1 to level 2 assemblers. Let's get those going. I also completely forgot what we were supposed to do. I think we were going to make... What were we going to make? We had uranium going on, right? And then we wanted to do... We did get the outposts, so that's great. Okay. We have this stuff going on as well. I think I need to put this place on the building train route because we do need other stuff. Oh, we need to put solid fuel in a chest. That is important. Let's do that because that is going to help fuel the trains at other stations. I usually have a fueling train as well. I should have made that a separate station on each of the stations. Maybe I'll go back through the blueprint book and do that. But right now, let's see. Let's put some of this into a box. Yep. And we'll just have this maybe one row. And that will get loaded onto the building train. And let's go and do that. Let's see. You go. I want you to go. Let's see. You can go there and then maybe go up here to the solar station. There you go. Solar building. There we go. And again, 5 seconds of inactivity. Basically, I think we're going to need more robots in this area. So that's a good thing to do. I think I want to make, let's see. I want to build like a half a panel thingy here. So I'm going to grab this and go between, let's see, this goes to there. So maybe, actually maybe, we can go even here. We can go up to that level. Okay, and then to the corner, and yo, good. We'll add this so we don't waste space, and that'll be a nice little addition here. Good, good. Okay, yeah, we do need more substations. Those are not getting made, apparently. Well, they're not getting delivered. Maybe they're getting made, but they're not on the train because the train, well, they are on the train maybe, but their train isn't going there. So that's what we needed to fix there. So what else do we have here? We could, I think what we should do is remove these solar panels. We don't need them at all anymore. And we can recycle them. They will get recycled into the garbage, as in like they'll go into, oh, I shouldn't have walked that close. Dang it. All right, let's get rid of this. Batteries, engines, more batteries, and solar panels, because I don't need those in my inventory. All right, nice. Why is this disconnected? Oh boy. I guess that was connected to the other part of the factory. Yeah, oh, yeah, this. It's fine. Do not worry, it'll be fine. Okay, so we have many things happening. How is the circuit production going now? Looks like we're flagging a bit on these chips. Oh, I see a little bit of red belt or yellow belting in there. Okay, wow. Okay, oh, this is, yeah, okay, because we lost power. That's why that happened. But, oh, what the heck? No, 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 no. Yeah, no, This is pulling off the wrong line. Okay, that's not good. So, that needs to go there. This needs to go there. Okay. I was like, why aren't we getting enough copper up there? But it's because we have one line going up here and then the other goes there. So now we have it sorted out. Now we're going to get a lot more production of green circuits. And that is absolutely great. We actually might want more production over here of copper. So I'm thinking we could build a couple more copper makers and just boost these lines up here. I don't know if we have a lot of, well, nah, we can sneak it through. It's fine. It'll be fine. And actually have, you know, we can have the split lines, but then we can also have supplemental lines there. Let's just move this one out here. Remove that. And then we'll copy these new lines. And these are going to be completely fed by the trains. So let's just do that. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and copy this and get rid of that. Create, not necessarily needing to create a blueprint, but just so I can edit the thing. Just looking to cross over these areas here. Okay, nice. And then, and then we're gonna do this probably. Going over these areas, and this is gonna be interesting. We will, all right, let's just take it right now and do the thing. These can be kind of smushed together a little bit, so we can put this in a little bit more easily. Okay, so let's take that then. Okay, nice. All right, so let's take this one here. And then this one comes from this side, so it's okay. Is this in a zone? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Okay, that solid fuel's supposed to go in here. So I'm gonna break off this line and do that. Nice. Excellent. Okay. We'll just do that for redundancy. Again. Every time you run out, you have to re-click it, so... Wait, did I mess that up, or did it... Oh, it saved the thing. Okay, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, so now we have more lines of copper. This is pretty great. So how do we want to connect these things? I think we can do a connection here. Let's see. Do that. So this will be one of the connections. Shift. And the output is here. Okay. All right, that's going to be one. And then the next one is going to be a little bit further, depending on your proclivities. That's going to go here. And that'll be connecting up here. Actually, that can be closer. Okay. Nice. Okay. So then we need to kind of figure out where are these guys petering out. Let's see. Let's go all the way up here, for example. Let's do the whole outer lane there. So it does seem like it's petering out a bit like over here. So let's just do this and then shove everything to the left. On that side, and then on this, we'll do everything to the right on this side. Okay, there we go. So that's going to take a tiny bit to build, which is just fine. The factory, we just need to get the factory to work. That would be useful and good. So now we are gonna, let's see, let's check on our belt production real quick. All right, it is getting used as fast as it is, yeah, all the things. So let's upgrade this belt. And that's kind of a big ask because we're just not getting stuff, man. Not getting stuff. Anyway, let's also upgrade these belts to, yeah, get more iron in here. And of course, upgrade the buildings. I didn't even think of that, but yeah, they need to be upgraded as well. The mining productivity is not going anywhere. Let's check on science. What's going on? So we have red and green. We have blue. Why is there no yellow science? There is some. Very little. It looks like the green chips are the problem, mainly. And that... Huh. Yeah, green chips. Like I said a couple episodes ago, you will never, ever, ever have enough green chips. Just get used to that. Get used to that feeling of never having enough, because you will not ever have enough. Yeah, this is gonna get built, but man, we do need those red circuits going on, or red belts to work, but it's gonna take a tiny bit. It is processing. I mean, it's going as fast as it can, really, but it just does take, you know, time to get all this stuff made. We do have a lot of things, but yeah, we're not getting copper past this level here. That's not going further up than that, really, except, well, yeah, a couple are sneaking on through there. But yeah, it's the other thing to note is that before we had yellow belts, so now it looks like a lot more separation because there's less, well, there is less throughput for a red belt, but it is the same amount of green circuits, so we can actually check that if you'd like. We might even have more than we had before. Yeah, we actually jumped up. Even though it looks like we have less, we actually have more. And that's because of adding the extra line here, because before it was splitting off of one line, and I'm like, dude, how did I do that? It was a mistake basically on that one. But now it's a lot better, and yeah, we have more production, a lot more production. So it'll get there. It just takes time. I think, yeah, with mining productivity, it's fine. It's fine. We can also just add some random stuff like landmines and other things that we don't kind of want to sit on our bar here if we want to. Rocketry is needed for both the rocket and the atomic bomb Spidertron. So that's fine. Let's see. Lasers, we can get that done. We can get these, the modules done. They're only blue science, so that'll give the yellow a chance to build up a little bit. But for now, that is kind of all the time we have. Remember about our Emma Tales celebration. Check out emmatales.com. That's my book website. Yeah, sign up for the newsletter. I'll be announcing the giveaway stuff through there. And we'll have a stream on not this channel. It's going to be on the Emma Tales YouTube channel, which is basically at Emma Tales, Tales. So, yeah, hope to see you there. It's going to be like an AMA and child friendly, so you can bring your kids and I'll read books and I'll do other things like that. But until then, thank you so very much for joining me. Remember to automate that like button and, yeah, upgrade the subscribe button. That's what I usually say. All right. Anyway, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.